experiences of girls of color facing harsh discipline policies are uplifted. There's a lot of research that currently talks about boys of color in the school-to-prison pipeline, and that narrative has been very dominant. And so our young women of color have come and worked together and looked at how these policies also affect girls of color, specifically in New York City schools. And so what you're going to see is a performance piece that uplifts these experiences and how it looks, because we have found, their findings were that harsh discipline policies actually look different for girls, so often they're not recorded because they look different in the ways in which girls experience these in their schools. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to hand the mic over to our young women.
So you leave the house at 7:15 to get to school in time.
School starts at 8 o'clock.
You are jamming to your music and hope everything goes smooth at scanning, but in the back of your mind you know it won't because there's always something happening at scanning. You arrive to school and you're wondering why the line is so long.
Right now, there are 50 kids online waiting to go through scanning. The safety agents are just taking their sweet time, act like you don't have somewhere to be in 6 minutes. It's your turn, you go through. The scanner goes off. Already you can sense their attitude by the sucking of their teeth, the rolling of their eyes, and the deep dramatic sigh.
The lady safety agent tells you,
you're going off. You need to remove something.
so you're standing there, stripped down to nothing but your jeans and your shirt. She sucks her teeth and tells you to.
Take out the bobby pins.
You have about 20 pins in your head. Class starts in 5 minutes. There's still a long line of people waiting to go behind you. And you have to do what she says. What? She thinks you're carrying a bomb in your head? You ask if she can just feel it on your head to make this cookie easy, but of course she tells you.
No.
You're starting to think she just wants to make this as difficult as possible.
Going through scanning is a nightmare. The majority of the students that get stopped are African American and Latino women.
This isn't a coincidence or accident. It's frustrating to see the same Black and Latino students getting stopped at scanning for harmless reasons like keeping their hats on,
It's just a hat.
bobby pins in their hair,
I just got my hair done.
earrings in their ears, or stuffed on their jeans.
That's just my style.
It's absurd that it takes 10 minutes or more to go through scanning. The irony is that the most safety agents are African American and Latina women. You ask yourself whether or not the bobby pins are worth missing class. You decide.
No.
So you take the bobby pins out one by one and place them in the hands of the woman that looks
Just like you.
So you go through scanning one more time and it doesn't go off. Finally, you're done with scanning. You run up 2 flights of stairs and down a long hallway, and your dean tells you,
Don't run, get to class.
and you think,
That's what I was trying to do.
you arrive to class and you try to slip in a notice, but you're greeted by your white teacher with a loud,
Morning, why are you late?
you roll your eyes and suck your teeth out of frustration, and you say to yourself,
Where the hell you think I was?
while you find your seat.
He is staring at you waiting for an answer. By this time, the entire class has set their attention on you. Out of frustration, you respond out loud.
Where do you think I was? I was at scanning.
He responds.
Okay, well you and your attitude can leave my classroom.
So
I left this classroom.
I will always be dangerous.
In their eyes,
I will always be loud.
That's just the way I speak.
I will always be wise.
I'm just stating my point.
I will always feel violated.
As long as we have scanning,
I will always be unladylike.
what is ladylike?